Hey, you guys, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying safe. I just wanted to come in and give you a few reasons why you can't stick to your diet, right? And I talk to people all the time, just about every day, and they want to lose weight, they want to lose fat, they want to lose their tummy and tone their thighs and do all this, and they want to kill themselves in the gym, and it really doesn't take all that, and they can't believe it. That's one of the things I say is, how's your eating? And usually it's, oh girl, especially, with kids, it's like, well, they don't eat this and that, and that's a whole other post. That's a whole other live. I've done it before. You can check and see the video that I did on how to get your kids to eat more vegetables. Essentially, that starts with you, right? So one of the things that I found, and yes, I take notes because I'm a scatterbrain. Number one, is it requires too drastic of a change. Whatever diet you're on, whatever thing that you have tried that is supposed to bring you the success, it's too drastic. It wants you to give up complete food groups. It wants you to give up fruit. It wants you to give up carbs. It wants you to give up, whole food groups. And our body is designed to need those things. So it's important that you have them because they all serve a purpose. There's no reason to give up all of those things. Now, if you're under the advice of a medical doctor, obviously, then you take the advice of your medical doctor. I am not a doctor. But for regular, fairly healthy people who just want to lose weight and want to sustainably burn fat, you need those carbs. They give you energy. You need to have adequate protein. You need to have adequate vegetables, and those sorts of things. So it's too drastic. A lot of times you'll get a meal plan or a program from somebody who, I don't know who they are, but they say that you should only be eating like boiled chicken and steamed broccoli with no seasoning, and that's it. I'm sorry, that's boring. We're not doing that. First of all, you are not going to enjoy it. You're not going to stick with it. And you're going to hate yourself, and you're going to drudge through it. And every time someone asks you how your diet's going, you're going to, oh, I hate it. I can only eat boiled chicken and steamed broccoli. Boring. If you saw my stories earlier, I did a crock pot shredded chicken. It is still in there and it smells delicious right now. It's about halfway done, I think. But I make it a point to eat a bunch of different foods. Right? And that's part of the nutrition program that I'm on, is that I've got a list, right? And it gives you options. So if you don't like Brussels sprouts, because I hate Brussels sprouts, then I eat broccoli, or I'll eat green beans, or I'll have a salad, or I'll have, there's a list of things that you can eat. But the first thing you need to understand is that you don't have to cut out food groups. You do not have to cut out food groups, okay? Number two, your meal plan or your little diet that you're on, it includes foods you don't like, right? So we'll go back to the Brussels sprouts. I wouldn't pay anybody a dime if they told me I had to eat Brussels sprouts. Not happening. I don't like them. I don't care how you broil them, baste them, roast them, maybe if you deep fry them, but that defeats the purpose. But there are foods, like I said earlier, on my food list. I can find something. I can find plenty. There's a quinoa and black bean salad that I shared in the accountability group this morning that is delicious. It's got corn, it's got beans, it's got quinoa, it's got cumin, it's got peppers, it's got onions, it's got lime juice, and I think red wine vinegar. It's delicious. And yes, it has carbs in it. But there are foods that I like. Now, do I enjoy peppers and onions by themselves? No. But in a black bean and quinoa salad, it's delicious. In my eggs, I love peppers and spinach and things like that. So if your nutrition program or diet that you have signed up for includes foods you don't like, get rid of it. You need another one, because you're not going to sustain it. You are not going to want to keep going. And like number one, you're going to be drudging through it and you're not going to stick with it. Life is too short to eat food you don't like. Now, that's not to say that you don't try new things, right? That's not to say that you don't try, and I tried Brussels sprouts. That's how I know I don't like them. But I've tried different vegetables as a result of the nutrition programs that I follow. And I have a new love of cauliflower. Who knew? Years ago, I wouldn't have even dreamt of cauliflower because it's boring and it doesn't taste like much, right? But if you toss it in some olive oil and put some Flavor God seasoning in it and stick it in the air fryer, listen, it's delicious. Rice cauliflower, I use that for all my burrito bowls now. Rice doesn't even, I don't even miss it. So I'm not saying don't try new things. What I'm saying is if there's a food that you know you don't like, you don't have to eat it. You don't have to eat it. Find something that you like and get a nutrition program that incorporates the foods that you like. And that way you'll be more likely to continue it. Okay. Another thing, you are too tired or too busy to prepare a healthy meal. I get that a lot, especially from moms with kids, especially small kids. And it's like, well, the kids eat this and the spouse eats that and I want to eat this. And I kind of give them the look, listen, if you are the cook, they will eat what you cook. It's important to give them choices. I give my kids choices. I let them pick their vegetable, right? Right now in the house, we have spinach, we have spring mix, we have carrots, we have broccoli, green beans, and zucchini. We have 6 different kinds of vegetables in my house right now. They can have any or all of those for a meal with their meal. Giving them a little choice makes it a little easier. And again, that's another video about how to get your kids to eat vegetables. There are easy recipes out there. The nutrition program that is on the online fitness platform that I use has 2 cooking shows and hundreds of recipes that are family friendly. There's like 75 lunch ideas for kids because kids are going back to school. And even if you are homeschooling, you're going to need some ideas for lunch. And you don't want to get bored. The kids don't want to get bored. Nobody wants to get bored because then nobody likes the lunch lady, and that's you. So make sure that you find some easy recipes, crock pot recipes. I just talked about that crock pot shredded chicken. That's going to be like 3 or 4 different things by the time we're done with it, and half of it will probably be frozen for later. Bulk prepping is something that I do often, and it makes things very easy. And what I mean by bulk prepping, I'll explain it real quick, and then I'll probably do a video on it another day. I will cook a couple of different proteins. So maybe I'll brown some ground turkey, and I'll make some chicken thighs or chicken breasts. I will make a couple of different carbs. I will make maybe some potatoes. We're big potato eaters in my house. I'll do some rice for them. Maybe I'll do some quinoa for me. And that way, as the week progresses, or half of the week, because I do this 2 times a week, it's quick. It takes about 30-35 minutes to bulk prep all of that, and you just stick it in the refrigerator. As the week goes on, you decide. If I've got shredded chicken, do I want tacos or do I want a burrito bowl? Do I want to just put it over a bed of lettuce, or do I just want to eat it plain with maybe some cauliflower rice on the side? You make the decision of how you eat the foods that you have. And I didn't mention vegetables because I usually steam the vegetables fresh. I keep them in the steam bag, or I've got the steam bags that you can put your fresh or frozen vegetables in. That's a couple minutes in the microwave. So if you need something quick vegetables, that's what I do. But make it easy on yourself. Make it convenient for yourself. I have a veggie bullet. Full disclosure, I have a veggie bullet, but I buy riced cauliflower. I can rice my own cauliflower. I just don't. I don't have time. I will spiralize my own zucchini. I will make my own zucchini chips, and I'll slice those. Again, the veggie bullet does that for me. But some things I buy already chopped. My peppers, my tricolor peppers, already bought. Onions, already chopped. I don't like chopping those things. I don't feel like doing it. I don't. Thank God for convenience. And so make it easy on yourself. Find simple things that you guys are gonna like. Find easy ways to prepare it that have seasoning in it. That is also why I like Flavor God seasonings, because they're all put together. I don't have to find the cumin and the this and the that on Taco Tuesday. I just pull out the one that says Taco Tuesday. If you want to put them together, that's fine. That's on you. You can put them together and put them in jars, and I've seen that on Pinterest and on Google. You can try that. You can also look at Yumly for recipe ideas, but I get a bulk of my recipes from the online platform where I get my workouts and my nutrition guide, and interact with my accountability group. It's all in one. It's a one shot. It's great. So the 4th thing is that you are discouraged. And this one is probably the most important, because I think people have an unrealistic idea of what true weight loss, which is really fat loss. What you want is fat loss. They have an unrealistic idea of what that looks like. It is a process. I tell clients it's not a sprint. I wouldn't even call it a marathon. It's just a journey. It is an ongoing journey to getting better and being better. And if you look at yourself and you're like, you know what, I want to lose 50 pounds, but I want to do it by next week. Sorry, that's not going to happen. Did my thing go off? Oh, man. Anyway, it's not going to happen. I'm so sorry. You're not going to lose 50 pounds in a week. Not safely. And I don't even know that that's possible unless they drain fluid, but that's a whole other thing. And it's okay to be discouraged, but you do need to have a more realistic mindset about what true sustainable fat loss is. It takes time. It takes time. You have to be patient with yourself. You have to give yourself some grace. You did not gain that weight in a day. You may not have even gained it in a month. It has taken time for you to undo your healthier habits, replace them with unhealthy habits, and it's going to take maybe the same amount of time to undo those unhealthy habits and to reinstall healthy habits. I'm so sorry. Fat loss don't run on 5G. So you are going to have to, this is a mindset issue. So you need to change your mindset. Like I said, you're being unrealistic, and that's okay. But you need to acknowledge that and say, okay, what is my goal? What does healthy weight loss look like? And usually it's about probably 2 pounds max a week, which doesn't seem like much, but over a year, if you want to lose 100 pounds, boom, you're there in a year. So think about that. Think about that and be real mindful about what you're expecting from yourself. There will be bad days. There will be days where you want to eat all the things. So you either need to acknowledge that you want to eat all the things and do it and not beat yourself up about it, or you need to abstain. If you can't do it in moderation, I say don't do it. Just because you're going to feel bad and you're going to spiral, and one day is going to turn into 2 days, and 2 days is going to turn to a week, it's going to turn to a month, and then you're back talking about how you can't lose weight. So understand that this is a journey. You are going to make mistakes, but that's why accountability is so important, right? That you can come to a crew, a squad, people that support you, people that enjoy you, people that love you for who you are and want you to be your best, right? You come to them and you say, you know what? I almost went through the drive-through and I just drove right by. And we can say, yes, you did it, right? We want to root for you. We want to cheer for you. And you need a group of people that will help you with that. Although it does start with your own internal discipline, you still need people in your corner that are going the same way as you, that support you and that love you, okay? So what's the solution to all of this? I've given you 4 reasons why your little diet is not working, right? I've given you 4 reasons. So here's a solution. Balanced nutrition and support. I've talked about both of those things. Understanding that true fat loss takes time. We've already talked about that. And that this is a true journey. And I want you to enjoy the journey and embrace the journey and enjoy learning new things about yourself. Enjoy learning that you like cauliflower. Enjoy learning that you enjoy yoga in the morning and P90X at night. I don't know. Enjoy the whole process. Embrace the fact that you have this new group of people who really want to see you win and will not judge you for messing up, because they mess up too, and that's okay. So I want you to think about that, and that's what I've got. If you enjoyed this and you need help with your nutrition and you need help getting on track and you are tired of these up and down diets, these gimmicks, these fads, then send me a message. I would love to help you and your family get on a healthier journey to true fat loss that you can sustain for life, that can become your lifestyle, that you can pass on to your children as they get older. And as the time comes where some of those healthier habits start to get unlearned, it can be so ingrained in them that they can teach it to their friends and they can show it to their friends. All right. So let me know. Hit me up if you need my help. I am right here and ready to help you. So have a good day. Gotta go. Bye.